I just want to make my ancestors proud.
All right, let's cheers it.
Cheers.
Right? Our wings touched. We're friends now. Hello and welcome to Hot Ones Jeff and Selina edition. I'm Andrew Binkard and I'm here with my friends Jeff and Selina Salinas. I officiated their wedding in October of 2023, and for Valentine's Day 2025, they asked me to do my best Sean Evans impression and interview them and eat some really, really hot wings. So Jeff got all the official sauces from the Heatonist, and we're gonna do this, I guess. Well, let's start off with the first one, which is Señor Lechuga hot sauce, lemon garlic habanero. Okay.
I'm really nervous.
I think we just all go for it.
It was this one, right?
Yes.
That's tasty. So first question, I think maybe both of you answer this one. Jeff, I'll start with you. What are some of your favorite memories you've shared together over the last year and some change?
Well, that covers our first year marriage. Let's see. I'll just start off with the wedding ceremony. When we did our first look, that was pretty memorable. That was one of the most emotional, if not the most emotional I've ever been. You know, wedding days are always frantic. You're going around doing lots of things, making sure everything's ready to go. And by the time it's ready to go to the ceremony, it's just all at once. I turn around and see Selina in, you know, your beautiful dress with the flowers, and just, whew.
Yeah, seeing lots on y'all's faces was pretty special.
Yeah. I mean, since then we've done a lot of fun trips. We actually just got back from we did an anniversary honeymoon. We went to Australia and New Zealand and got to see Hobbiton and pet some wallabies and kangaroos, and that was a great little time. Yeah.
What about you, Selina?
What was the question again? When you asked, I almost like dropped my wing. So I'm just like
It's all good. Well, some of your favorite memories you've had so far over the last year.
Yeah. I feel like marriage has definitely taken us to that next level of getting to know each other a lot. But honestly, I mean, when we did get married, I really loved how we just had a very intimate wedding. Obviously, you were there because you officiated. But like, it was just really fun to kind of just like have the wedding that we wanted, but also having like our parents and close, you know, like siblings, nieces, nephews just there too. It was very intimate, but also I will say New Zealand was really fun too.
Yeah.
Extremely. It's something I want to go back, but yeah, we would have to plan for that.
Yeah, I feel like the highlight was like New Zealand and Australia. I mean, we did a half marathon. We did the that Tough Mudder was almost a year ago.
Yes.
And I mean, now we're doing this challenges. I feel like we've kind of set ourselves up for doing like challenges in our first year, so that kind of makes it fun.
All right, wing number 2. This will be Liftoff by Karma Sauce. Your first date was a run around town lake. Classic. I want to know about, and I think everybody else wants to know about your second date and your test for Selina.
He's going for the test that I did with my
collection
of creatures.
I thought that was the first date.
Was it?
Yeah, we went running around Ladybird Lake, and then went to go eat at Gloria's afterwards, which was really nice because I love, you know, Latin cuisine. But afterwards, which I'll admit, now that I look back, I was really brave to like decide to like walk into your apartment.
You just walked right on in
for our first date.
Like you walked in, and I watched you go through.
But you said you had pie, so you know it was pie day.
It was pie day.
So we went back to his place afterwards, and we had pie for dessert. and it was at his place that after we ate pie, he showed me he had a worm collection. What's the
composting worms?
Composting worms. Yeah. And
red wigglers.
Yeah, so he had it in these like
red wigglers,
little bins, like yellow bins. And at first, I didn't know if he was gonna show me like, I mean, I don't know, when a person takes out like these bins of like dirt, I'm like, what's in those bins?
It's my job, dude.
But no, sure enough, there was actually worms. They were pretty cute, but
thank you.
Yeah. Didn't scare me though.
Good.
For the first date.
See, I all this time I thought that was the second date. That was really brave, Jeff. Like second date, well, brave but also kind of genius. It's like, you know, if she's gonna be scared off by a worm collection, I mean, you do so many projects. It's a good test.
I have some interesting hobbies, and having worms has to be normal to the person that I'm dating. So
having a worm collection.
Yes.
This is actually really good.
Right.
I like this better than the first one.
Yeah, it has like it's more flavorful. The first one was just like garlic in your face. I love garlic.
I like garlic.
Oh, my nose is getting a little bit.
Yeah, it is a little drippy too.
All right, sauce number 3 is the Hot Ones branded pickled garlic sriracha hot sauce. Heat level 3 out of 10. All right. Are there any surprises that you learned about each other post-marriage?
Want to go first or want me to go first?
Actually, I think with Jeff, I mean, anybody who knows Jeff knows he's a really cool guy because he has all these cool projects and things like that. But
I'm glad I see it that way.
The way, I mean, I knew he was smart when I dated him. But then once we moved in together, and then even after we got married, I realized how ridiculously smart, like, of a genius he is. Like, he is very nerdy. I think I've been impressed multiple times where if something were to break down in our house, he could fix it without really any issues. I think our AC went down on one occasion.
Oh, yeah, actually right before when we bought our house, we rented it back to the previous owners, and like the next weekend they called me and they're like, AC's broken.
Yeah. Even like just like whenever things have been breaking down, like we've replaced appliances like our stove, dishwasher, microwave. Jeff is the one that takes the appliance out and he will like actually install it himself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been very impressive. So
thanks.
I just feel like, I mean, I find it odd in the sense I haven't met anybody that handy, but I'm also very thankful for it. So
yeah. In that same thread, it's like you're the person who exemplifies, I think, out of anybody that I know, the closest thing to being like able to like jack into the matrix and just download an ability. It's like just give you a day and some YouTube and like, oh yeah, I know how to install this like whole house water filtration system now.
Yeah, I just feel like there's not, so far I haven't discovered anything that Jeff can't do.
That's actually what I do. I plug in at night and I wake up and I'm like, I know karate.
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
I know kung fu.
Right.
I think for Selina, in our first year of marriage, like we did a half marathon, then we did a Tough Mudder like a month later, and now we're doing this. I convinced her to go backpacking with me at Big Bend, South Rim 3 with like, full gear. I feel like you continue to surprise me with like your enthusiasm for doing like kind of wild things.
As long as it doesn't get me killed.
Well, yeah. And you're I mean, we're both kind of homebodies, and like I feel like before we were married, I didn't realize how like open you were to doing like crazy things like this. So that's kind of been surprising and fun.
I mean, I like food.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I hope we have a good experience when you go to this second,
I know.
second line.
I'm getting a little bit more nervous.
Well, we're at 4 out of 10, and this next wing will be the Saveur Foods branded artisanal hot sauce. It's artisanal, so I'm going to stick a pinky out.
How many calories does this one have?
They all have 0, I noticed.
I just saw it from here.
Yeah. Okay, so my question for you, if your relationship had a theme song, what would it be? Whichever pops into your head first, but like, what would your
If
theme
it's
song
whatever pops in our head first, I have to go with the thong song.
What?
be?
I feel the cut. I feel a little bit of the cut. Like, you mean from a show?
I mean, any piece of music, like, what would you consider the theme song for y'all's relationship?
Honestly,
The thong song.
Just the first thing that pops in my head is like the worst answer you could give.
I mean, whenever I think of our relationship, I really do think, as cheesy as it sounds, like Gilmore Girls, the theme song from Gilmore Girls. I don't know if you've heard it.
I have not.
I think you should sing it.
Really? Well, my tongue's on fire. But
The audience needs you to sing it.
I feel like I could relate to that theme song the most.
I'll get my guitar.
What about you?
We could put the song in post.
Okay. How about me? When you walk down the aisle of Still Lover, that's gonna be our theme song because we're lovers.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like TV, but I guess it could be
Well,
other.
we're gonna have a TV show in this imaginary scenario.
A Taylor Swift song.
No.
That's sweet.
That. My tongue's feeling the burn.
No?
My lips, it's in my lips. My mouth
Yeah.
feels fine. I'm trying to like keep my lips away from the wings, but it's not working. I
It's
feel
like
like
putting like those lip balms where it makes your like, I forgot the exact term that it has, but it makes your lips more plump. That's what my lips
Yeah.
feel like right now.
Getting some free lip filler.
I'm gonna look like fancy Squidward at the end here. All right, moving on. This is the Hot Ones branded Rojo Los Calientes hot sauce. I think that means the hots.
Los Calientes.
Level 5 out of 10. This one's all natural. Refrigerate this one after opening. Also 0
Say that you're
calories.
hot.
First ingredient is peppers.
Just peppers.
Peppers. Applewood, smoked red
Jalapeno.
and habaneros and apricots.
Sure, it's
Interesting.
pronounced jalapeno.
Jalapeno, okay. I'll take a minute. We can fix that in post too.
I mean, it looks like, yeah, it looks like the color of the hot sauce my grandma would make.
Yeah.
Or like salsa.
So this question comes with a caveat.
Okay.
For Jeff, okay. Well, I'll just ask the question first.
Okay.
So Selina, if Jeff was a superhero, what would his ridiculous but oddly useful power be? And the only caveat is it can't be like, can fix anything because that is already his superpower. So like if it was some other superpower, it's ridiculous but oddly useful, what would it be? Oh, this one's going to be a little hateful.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. There's a reason I'm not really answering that.
Los Calientes got your tongue.
I think yours. I mean, I probably have more of a. Once my mind clears, a better answer. But the closest I could think of right now is, since you're tall, kind of like an extendable Jeff, where like you could stretch your arm to like reach high places, like changing a light bulb.
Mhm.
We have a pretty high living room ceiling, so if a light were to go out, you'd be able to stretch your arm, change the light bulb without having to get a ladder.
Save some money on ladders.
Yes.
So, you think I'm not tall enough for you?
No, you are tall, but like when I see you get the ladder out, it gets me all a bit nervous. So that's what I'm saying.
So-
if you were
so
able
you-
to stretch out your.
So you want me to have superpowers so that I'll be less stupid on ladders?
Yes. Or even putting like Christmas lights.
No, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So.
I guess when I think of like a traditional superpower, I think of like flying or super healing. Or I'm gonna give you the superpower of never running out of blood, so you could donate a ton of blood. But it's gonna be a very rare blood that's not.
Oh, like universal donor.
Well, it's not gonna be universal donor because you said it had to be. Like I'm losing. This is who.
I actually appreciate you saying that.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I wish I could donate blood, but I'm underweight, so I never fall within the limit of being able to.
I wouldn't have made it through college.
But I would love to, so.
I sold so much plasma in college.
That's what we use a superhero power for. Won't be for helping people. It'll be the same plasma.
So you get that extra $70 a week.
Yeah.
Listen, that makes a lot. It made a lot of difference for me. Time for our next sauce. It is by Butterfly Bakery of Vermont. It is the Hot House hot sauce. Let's do it. I've got a rapid fire for you this time.
Okay. Should we take a nibble for each question?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh.
All right, so who is more likely to steal the covers at night? Fair enough. Who is more likely to plan date night?
I'm more.
Well, it depends. I think if it involves food, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
But if it doesn't involve food, then me.
Okay.
Nice balance. That's awesome. Who is more likely to take way too long to get ready?
My always looks great.
I should.
Who is more likely to be the first to say I'm sorry after an argument?
Me.
It should be me. I'm working on it.
We all develop at our own pace. This next one is micro saucery pico peppers, volcano hot sauce, and with a volcano with a K. So who's more likely to get hangry and start a fight over food?
Me.
I'm gonna say Selena.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes I'll be working on a project or something, and I mean, I shouldn't be leaving messes around anyway. Ooh, that got the back of my throat.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't be leaving messes around anyway, but sometimes we're working on a project, and Selena will bring up the mess. And I look at the time, I'm like, oh, it's time for dinner. That's why this is coming up. So I'll put that away, but also see some dinner. This one is definitely a step up.
Oh man,
Oh,
yeah,
high K's. That K really brings it out.
yeah, the volcano with the K.
Oh.
All right, well, I guess we better move on to the next sauce. So where it starts getting a little serious. This is Da Bomb Evolution.
Oh,
This is included in every hot ones. It's been in all 20 whatever seasons, I feel like. This is the ingredients. The first ingredient is red hot chili peppers. Such a good band. Such a fantastic band.
They ground up the musicians.
Yeah, I think this is made from 100% Anthony Kiedis. This has no arbitrary graph on it.
They're like,
Yeah, like
Just look at the title.
if you have to ask, who is better at keeping secrets?
Mom, if you're watching this, I love you. Sorry.
Oh, I thought about the secrets of the.
Just in case if I start cursing.
I thought she was about to confess something.
Oh yeah, this is the one that doesn't taste like anything. It's just pain.
Mm-hmm. I think Selena's better at keeping secrets.
What was the question?
Who's better at keeping secrets? This is so.
No, that's.
Yeah, it's foul.
That's-
It tastes awful.
This is. Yeah, it should be. I mean, part of my job, I listen to a lot of people say about their problems.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So, confidentiality, that is finish. Oh, that's. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I feel like my hands are shaking, but I don't. Maybe it's more like vision.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm just trying to go fast.
Ooh.
through this. Okay, our next sauce, which is totally fine
Is that the name?
and wonderful, is
Ooh.
Queen Majesty Sicilian Scorpion Hot Sauce. Who's better at giving gifts? Like the gift of this idea.
I think Selena's better. Oh. Oh. I'll say the anniversary gift she gave me. We try to keep it real simple.
Oh God.
Oh, I need a bite before I talk. Oh.
I am better at giving
Here,
gifts.
talk about how much better you are.
Quick talk. I'm trying to think of a time. Like our anniversary gift. Like our first anniversary. I got like a star.
Oh wait, are we talking about dating anniversary or wedding anniversary?
Dating.
Okay.
I got a star. I can't think of the term right now. My brain can't think.
A star? Starfish? That was
No,
you?
like the star coordinates.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
of
cool.
Where our first date was at. Sorry, this is really getting to me. Can you?
Yeah, it
think of-
is.
Do you think of another one?
I was gonna say how thoughtful your 1 year. Ooh.
This one doesn't taste like anything.
Oh. Tastes like pain.
This is horrible.
Our 1 year wedding anniversary, we try to keep it simple and go with like the traditional wedding themes of like paper. And she wrote me
Oh yeah, this is really sweet.
a bunch of sweet notes about things she loves about me.
Mm-hmm.
And they were a little tiny envelopes with a pretty heart on it. And they were with their beautiful calligraphy and just like very unique, thoughtful things. And I forget, was this the occasion where you hit him around the house? Or was that another occasion?
No, that was definitely our wedding
Yeah.
anniversary.
She hit him around the house. So it was like a little scavenger hunt. Woo! And then she came home. She's like, "You find him yet?" Whew.
You know, that wasn't as bad as the bomb, but it was still
It's creeping up on me.
bad. Yeah, there's like a creep.
Yo, fam, pass me a wipe when you get a chance.
It's not a wipe.
Wipe.
It is now.
Ooh. Oh, I almost touched my eye. Careful with the eyes.
Yeah. Oh,
Don't wipe your eyes. Keep everything away from your eyes.
Oh.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was pretty aggressive.
All right.
I almost burped. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
About what this?
Yeah. I was so arrogant.
I just feel like I lost my senses.
Yeah, no, it's like I feel this. My head is tingling. Like I feel like I'm regrowing hair. Oh my God.
Ain't nothing but a thing.
Like it's lit. My head is like my
Separate.
entire
Oh, yeah.
everything above my neck is tingling. Okay, so this is the last dab. This is over 91% pepper X, which is now the hottest pepper in the world. I'm gonna just dab this. I'm not gonna.
You gonna make it?
I hope so. I mean, we've come this far. It's definitely a different.
Okay. Ooh, that's too
I
much.
was trying to compare it to an experience like wine tasting, but
Wine tasting.
like just experiencing the flavors and
Well, swish it in your teeth.
the smells. But
Everything had a flavor up to the bomb.
yeah, I lost. I can't think straight after the bomb.
I'm gonna like make a little puddle and just kind of rub it around so it's like
You
thinner
wanna do
at
that
least.
yourself?
I mean, how much are we supposed to put?
Well, I see Sean Evans when he sees him put too much. He's like, "Ooh."
Yeah, this is as much as I have.
So I'm gonna do it. I'm
on
gonna
mine.
dab it.
Yeah, he dabbed. It's the last one. This is one you guys just tested out. Who's better at packing efficiently? That's the key word, efficiently for a
Efficiently.
trip.
I think I'm better at packing efficiently because of like just the backpacking
Yeah.
that we've done and like having to think like, is this really necessary? Especially knowing now that with international travel, some other countries are picky on like how big your carry-on bag should be compared to like Southwest. Yeah, that's me.
I would agree.
I think she does a better job planning ahead, though. She'll lay stuff out a few days before, and give it the once over, make sure that everything's good to go.
Yeah.
And I just kind of, maybe if it's an important show, I'll pack the day before. Then usually the day of, I'm just like, all right, this, got this. Sometimes I have a checklist, and boom, we're ready to go. But
Yeah, that's about it, huh? Selena, you're gonna be okay.
Oh my gosh. I'm just hoping I survive the after effects of this. Like,
Oh my god, I almost touched my eye. I put my hands up on my forehead.
I want to be well enough to watch the Super Bowl tomorrow, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I just want to make it to where I survive and live and be able to come back to my dog Ducky and
Yeah.
take care of him. And
Poor little Ducky. You don't.
I mean, obviously take care of my husband too, but
gotta take care of
take care of
yourself.
our cats. Just
Aw.
it's a lot.
Don't smooch. It's gonna make it worse. Final words from this experience that we've just shared together as a family, and final words, like one sentence one sentence of advice for a successful marriage.
ooh, are we? Do you have enough wisdom to do that?
I think you do, or else I wouldn't have asked the question.
Yeah.
Wait, you said one word of advice for a successful marriage, and the other one was for what?
I don't know, just general reflections on eating a plate of horrifically spicy wings.
Think the wings. Do it at your own risk. I
Is
don't
that
know
also
if the
the-
camera's on? So
Is that also the advice for the marriage?
Do it at your
do
own
it
risk.
at your own risk? But for a
I think
successful
that's what
marriage,
Andrew said in the.
honestly, I feel like it's just really cherishing each other, enjoying each other's company.
Yeah.
You're supposed to enjoy it every step of the way, the good or the bad, and I think it's just so far I've been enjoying this ride with you, even if it's right now suffering through wings.
Thank you for suffering with me.
That's a really touching answer. We're shedding tears not just because of the wings. Jeff, how about you?
I think my advice for marriage is do fun, adventurous things together, and don't dwell on don't dwell on the dumb stuff. I mean, if Selena says put your tools away, just put your tools away. It's not a big deal. When things are spicy, have ice cream.